we lived. And I have some great, great thoughts about that. I mean, I'd like to meet Daniel and Joseph and David, those three people from the Old Testament that are my favorite Old Testament characters. I've preached on them, and now they can tell me how much I got wrong when I see them. I'd like to meet Jabez and ask him if he ever dreamed Bruce Wilkinson would make him so famous. I'd love to cultivate a relationship with Paul the Apostle and John the Beloved. And I owe a lot to men like C.S. Lewis, Charles Haddon Spurgeon, Andrew Murray, A.W. Tozer, whose books I've read, whose words I've quoted, whose testimony has so shaped my life. And when I get to heaven, I'll get to meet them and fellowship with them, and there will never be any time constrictions. I can have lunch with them, and it could last for 2 or 3 months, and there won't be any time. You never run out of time in heaven. You'll be able to cultivate all the relationships. But I want to tell you something, as great as all of that will be, it all pales into insignificance when you realize that the privilege of heaven is not just the people you get to meet there, but living in the presence of the Lord Jesus Christ himself and living in fellowship with him. Heaven's going to be a place of ultimate residence and rejoicing and recognition and relationships, but it's also going to be a place of ultimate responsibility. Matthew 25 says, when we get to heaven, we're going to hear these words, "Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful over a few things." Now, it doesn't end there. Notice the rest of it. "I will make you ruler over many things. Enter into the joy of your Lord." When we get to heaven, we're going to serve the Lord. For years, I have been collecting the sayings that people put on their tombstones. Here's one that expresses what some people think about heaven. "Here lies a poor woman who always was tired. She lived in a place where help wasn't hired. Her last words on earth were, 'Dear friends, I am going where washing ain't done, nor sweeping, nor sewing. And everything there is exact to my wishes. For there they don't eat, there's no washing of dishes. Don't weep for me now, don't weep for me ever. I'm going to do nothing forever and ever.'" That's what she thinks heaven's all about. But it won't be like that. If you read the book of Revelation, I want you to notice over and over again in that book all the times you read about the servants of the Lord. In heaven, we're going to be his servants. We're going to serve him. Revelation 22:3 says there will be no more